Here's a question that is asked of me pretty frequently is how can a business coach help business owners? And I suppose if I were to tell you everything that I've experienced in the last 22 years of working with business owners, this could be a pretty long conversation. But just to make it more concise, there are really three areas that business owners look for when they're looking for coaching, at least as we've discovered, is area number one is they want to grow their business. And so a business coach can help a business owner grow in several different ways. You have two types of growth that happen typically in a business. You've got internal growth, that is how the business grows by reputation and marketing and sales and branding and all those things that a business can do to make the buying public aware of their business. Or you can grow externally, and that is by acquisition. That is acquiring your competitors so that you grow rapidly from buying your competition and thus reducing the amount of competition and expanding your customer base in that way. So let's first talk about internal growth, that is through marketing. We find this with a lot of startups, people who just want to start a business. Obviously, they want to grow and have clients. But we also see it with businesses that are more mature. Maybe they've been in business for 3 years or 5 years or 10 or 15, and they still want to grow. We do that in a number of different ways. One is helping a business owner get clarity in terms of what they want their personal life to look like, say in 5 years, and their business to look like. We help them craft a very specific and vivid vision of their approach to life, what they want their life to look like, and then secondly, their business. And so we help them get clarity in terms of how they want to grow, how they want to be known personally and with their business, what their brand will look like, and a number of different factors. Also, during that time, we help them get clarity on a number of business modules that we use to help them to grow their business. One is what we call a unique selling proposition. What is it that makes you unique and different so that if you can do a good job of articulating how good you are in your business, why your business is better and superior to your competition, and you can concisely articulate how you're better, and that shows in your marketing, then you can command high prices, and really your competition is not a very important factor. A unique selling proposition, having clarity on how to communicate that is a big game changer for a lot of our clients, both brand new ones and some that have been in business for some period of time, and they just want to rebrand or get better over time. So that's USP is helpful. And then the various ways of marketing your business. You want to attract clients and ideally attract what we call ideal clients, the kind of clients, the best kind of clients that will love your service, that will stay with you over a long time. And so we use a number of different marketing strategies to do that. We like to use, since we work with small business owners and they don't have a large budget, we like to use what we call guerrilla marketing strategies. Those strategies that are low cost or no cost and help you to grow your business just because you can't afford to pay a lot for marketing and advertising. Guerrilla strategies are one way we do that, helping businesses to be known locally. We work with a lot of businesses that focus in on their local market, but also businesses that are looking to grow over time nationally or even internationally. There are guerrilla marketing strategies that can help you beat your competition. Also, digital marketing, which has become predominant ways to get your message across, is doing that on the World Wide Web and through social media sites and other ways. Also, to help you develop social proof, that is how you look online, what your customers say about you, and ideally, you've got a lot of love letters online where people are really love what you do, and they tell that story. And so, in that original phase, which we call that the startup stage, we're helping you to do branding, to develop your brand. It's really hard for a small business to develop a brand nationally or internationally because that just costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money uh, to make your insurance company look like a lizard, or a lizard look like your insurance company, or make a polar bear, sell your soft drink. You got to have millions and billions of dollars to do that. So a small business, it's very difficult for a small business to brand themselves. But in a local market, it's more achievable, really depending on what your long-term goal is branding your business is achievable in a small niche and in a small community. So we're helping people with branding and rebranding their business. We also, if there's a need for startup capital, we can help a business owner to secure the funding that they need so that they can grow with outside investors or bank financing. So all that is for the new business owner, all the strategies we use, and even for more mature businesses that haven't deployed some of those marketing strategies, we can help them kind of get up to speed with the latest in marketing strategies. And then during stage 2, that's what we call the chaos stage. Now you're doing a good job of bringing in clients, and this may be true of a more mature company, that you're good at bringing in clients, but now you've created a new problem. You've got to wear all the hats that are necessary to run this growing business. You've got to pay the bills, and you've got to service customers, and you've got to sell and market, and there's just a tremendous amount of things that you have to do. And so during that chaos stage, it's important to begin to develop some rudimentary systems so that you can operate without being in such a state of disarray. Different business owners have different strengths. Maybe somebody with a great sales personality may not be so good with managing chaos. And so helping that business owner that's not great with systems, developing those systems that help to calm the seas a little bit so you can navigate well. Now let's talk about external growth, and that is growing by acquisition. Let's say you're a more mature business, you've grown, and now you're one of the more dominant players in your market. And really, one of the best ways to grow would be to acquire your competitors. And so what we'll do is we help business owners prepare their business, making sure that they're really ideally in the freedom stage or close to it, where they could grow rapidly by acquiring a larger competitor. And so having the systems in place that they're ready to do that, and then beginning to market to those prospective competitors in order to win their business. Maybe you have a retiring business owner competitor. He or she's ready to retire, and to make the right approach and how to buy that business in a way that's win-win, where both the buyer and the seller, they both win, and it's not kind of a one-sided situation. And the next area beyond growth that we see is, I've already touched base on about the chaos stage. So what do you do with chaos? Well, as we talked about, we want to develop some systems, the way that you run your business, the way that you communicate, the way that you train your people, the way that you are able to document systems in your business. And there are tools that can help you do that in really a way, no matter what your personality style is, we can help you to develop systems in your business so that things run more smoothly. And then the final area that we see a need with clients is with employees, with acquiring employees, quality people that care, and ideally they're empowered and they can make good decisions, and They're people that you would be proud to have on your team. So how do you attract quality people to your team and then keep them over the long term? What does it take? Is it just money? Is it business? We think that it's really culture is one of the biggest factors, is to help business owners to develop a winning culture where people want to stay. They like what they're doing, and they're excited about where the business is growing. So those are really the top three areas that we as coaches help clients in. Again, I may create some other messages that take a look at it in a little deeper way, but those are the top three areas: growth, removing chaos, and then finally hiring and retaining quality people. So there you have it. Hope you have a great day.